David!
What? What is it?
We've been robbed! I'm calling the police.
Oh my God! I know who did it.
Who?
It was me.
You're wasting your time. The mystery page is gone. Whatever my mother wrote on it died with her a long time ago.
My God. You're Irene.
Hello, Victoria. Long time no see.
Irene Manning was my mother, not yours.
If we could go back in time and ask her, she'd tell you. Wait a minute here.
Are you?
Irene Manning.
Well, it didn't take long for my father to get back to his old self. Look at this. He's barely settled in. He's already complaining about his doctor's orders to get some sleep. Oh my God, Kelly, what's wrong? Are you okay? What's wrong? Hey. Okay.
What's his problem?
He's friends with the Buchanans. You remember them, don't you? The people we used and manipulated?
Vaguely.
Face it, Cutter. We are now the town pariahs. Can't believe we got kicked out of that movie premiere. That was so humiliating.
Who cares? The big event didn't even happen.
So much for reeling in a catch.
Then, when one door closes...
What are you talking about?
Our next mark.
Hey, Shane, you having a good time with Echo? Good. No, I'm fine. I just have a lot of work to do.
Hey, Rox, are you in here? Rox?
Coming! What's wrong? Tell me, what's wrong?
What makes you think something's wrong?
Listen, I'm a mama. I know when something's bothering our kid, so spit it out.
It's Rex. I'm worried about him.
Tell me about it. He's having such a rough time. He misses Gigi so much.
It's worse than that.
How can it be worse?
He sees dead people.
You're,
Dead.
I don't understand this at all. Last time I saw you, you left Tina in my care, and you told me that you had cancer and you were dying.
Except I wasn't. I wanted to give my daughter a better life and to reunite two sisters who knew nothing about each other. And now, two brothers have been reunited as well. My sons.
You're my mother?
My mother, apparently. You want to explain where you materialized from?
Yeah, well, look, we'll get into all that later. Right now, the important thing is she's in police custody, and we've made arrangements for her to come here and tell you all the truth.
Something that we're all rather anxious to hear.
Well, if you have my diary, then you already know.
We know nothing. That the page where you explain what happened to your second son with Victor is missing.
Yes, I gave birth to two babies. Identical twin boys.
Rex is seeing dead people? Like Elvis? Marilyn? Anna Nicole?
No! Gigi! Ever since she died, Rex has been seeing her everywhere in the house.
Well, that makes sense. Because he misses her. You know, sometimes the mind plays very funny tricks on you.
No, Rex isn't just seeing her, Rox. he believes that she's really there, and we both know that that's impossible.
No, that's not impossible. Not if you believe in the para-abnormal. No, maybe her ghost is trying to tell him something.
Well, Rex thinks it's more than that. And I just want him to have peace, with Gigi's death, so I called Delphina.
What a great idea, because the woman is a genius.
Well, not this time. She got a message from Gigi.
Well, that sounds great. What was the message?
Spotted pony.
Spotted pony?
Yeah,
What the hell does that mean?
exactly. It doesn't mean anything.
If Delphina got a message from Gigi, dollars to donuts. Spotted pony means something.
Hey, Rex.
Hey, Chris, what's up?
Hey, listen, I've been meaning to stop by. I have this for you. It was a class assignment. Everyone had to do a self-portrait.
Rex Balsam, are you kidding me?
Wow, the guy's loaded. He got all of Clint Buchanan's cash and holdings. Besides, he stole the mansion out from underneath me, which makes it personal.
I don't know.
He's perfect, as long as you don't fall in love with him like you did with Joey.
I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just looking at these sweet little guys. It feels like just yesterday Zane was this tiny. All these moments go by so fast. I don't want to miss one more of them.
I know. Look, he was pretty amazing in that campfire, wasn't he? He was.
Yeah.
He was.
Oh, he's so happy to spend the summer up there. And seeing him on Parents' Day, it made me miss him so much.
I know. Sweetie, I know how hard it is for you to be away from Zane for so long.
Yeah. I'm so glad you understand.
Of course.
Because that means you're also going to understand why I have to leave Lambview and go to London as soon as possible.
Why would you ransack our living room?
I ran into the two Todds this afternoon.
Like one isn't enough?
I had to figure out which one was the real one so I could broker a movie deal.
Any luck?
Not yet, but I got the ball rolling. I just had to find Irene's diary.
Irene Manning's diary, absolutely. And?
Mission accomplished. Took a little digging, but I found it.
Oh, I remember Irene Manning's diary. Wow, it saved my life.
Strictly speaking, I saved your life. The part where Irene confessed to killing Victor Lord didn't forge itself,
One of your finest moments. I was exonerated.
Of a murder you didn't commit.
Or so Vicky chooses to believe.
What was that?
Victor Lord deserved to die. He needed killing. After all the terrible things that he did.
Yeah, not the least of which was foisting two Todd Mannings on this unsuspecting world.
So it's true? They're twins?
The male heirs of Victor Lord.
But
Wait. Do you want to explain this?
When I told Victor that I was pregnant again, I thought he'd be happy. Needless to say, he was not. In fact, he told me he wanted nothing more to do with me, cut me off without a dime. So I gave birth alone. That's when I discovered that I'd been carrying twins. I could barely afford to take care of one child, never mind two. So I gave one of my baby boys to Peter to raise. The one I'd named Todd.
I remember.
yeah, well, so do I.
Hang on a minute, okay? Well, what happened to the other one?
The other one. He was quiet, different, what some might call special. I raised him myself, named him Victor. Victor Lord, Jr.
So is this the first time that you have been together with your twin sons since they were born?
No, actually. Not the first time at all.
Backup units are here. We got men posted outside.
Good. Hey, thanks for your help on this one, man. You did good. Look, why don't you head on home? I got it from here.
Thanks.
This is absolutely ridiculous. I have no idea what this woman is talking about. I have never laid eyes on her before in my life.
And I just met this guy.
Please, boys, be patient. Everything will be explained.
By all means, explain.
I was alone with Victor Jr. No money, no security. So I turned to desperate measures. I met a man who worked for the CIA, and he got me involved.
Got you involved in the CIA?
I climbed the ladder quickly, but more importantly, I was finally able to provide for my son, who wasn't able to take care of himself.
Well, like I said, I have never seen you before, so obviously I'm the one that you gave away, and this is the one you raised, right?
No, I was raised by Peter Manning. And I remember every second.
Irene, both of these fellas insist they're Todd Manning. Both of them seem to be able to back up that claim. Do you want to explain that?
Be patient, Victoria. I'm getting to it.
I'm not hitting on Rex.
Why not?
He just lost his fiancée. He's in mourning.
Which means he's lonely now and desperate for a pretty shoulder to cry on. Come on, there's no harm in testing the waters.
Gigi had a lot of talent. She had an unusual gift for conveying what was under the surface.
She knew what she was trying to convey now. Hey, do you guys have a wireless printer here?
Yeah, in the office.
Could I print something out for my laptop?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Thanks.
She was beautiful.
She still is.
Look, Kelly, I know how much you miss Zane. All right, I mean, I love the kid too.
I know, and you're so good with him.
I know. Okay, but we literally got back together like 10 minutes ago. We have had no time to establish any sort of relationship or.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you guys were in here.
It's okay. You know babies.
Yeah.
Everybody loves them.
Hey, I just came to see my son.
Yeah.
Come here, buddy. Take him out for a little while. What you got attached to you?
A little toy.
He is so beautiful.
Yeah.
I treasure every single moment because it goes by so fast.
So,
Look, I know what you're going to say, and I know what my leaving means for our relationship.
Don't look at me like that. I know we had a little problem. Manning, at least the Todd Manning I know, he knows the truth. John's your biological dad. Don't you worry, Liam. I won't let him destroy our family.
I don't know, Roxy. Spotted pony, I don't see what that has to do with Gigi or how that's gonna help with Rex's grief. I don't know, I feel like maybe Delfino's a little off her game.
Although what?
Well, she was there to help Rex, but she kind of did say a little something about my future with Brody.
What? What did she say?
It was a little vague, but it didn't sound good.
I just got off the phone with the lab. The second DNA test confirms the first DNA test. She's telling the truth. You are twins.
But how is it that we have the same memories?
I must admit that I would feel more comfortable speaking openly without the lieutenant present.
Is that all right, John?
Yeah. Yeah, that's more than all right. I'll give you a few minutes if, you can tell me the story down at the station.
I appreciate it.
outside. The cuffs stay on.
Things changed over the years. What the agency was offering was no longer enough. So I turned to special activities.
You mean illegal activities?
During this time, I kept close tabs on Todd's life from afar. Obviously, Victor did also. You can imagine my surprise when I learned that he had named Todd in his will and left him somewhere close to $30 million.
Anyone else would have come forward then. Made it known that there was another son to share the inheritance.
But to come forward meant explaining where I had been and what I'd been doing. And I was not willing to jeopardize what I had built. But I did want my son Victor to get what was rightfully his, and more. So that's when I realized that there was another way Todd could be useful to me. My people approached Todd. They told him how he could serve his country.
You were behind that?
Behind what?
These people said it was some kind of business deal. And that I'd be doing my patriotic duty by funding anti-terrorism. Now that certainly was me. That was me. And I said no.
I said no. I figured out where the money was going.
Bro, that happened to me.
Some crazy rogue organization.
Okay, what then?
Todd refused to be part of our operation. He even threatened to expose us. As a result, he had to be eliminated. So, my people contacted a legitimate CIA agent and told them that Todd was an enemy of the state.
A legitimate CIA agent. Tomas Delgado.
Right, so he did try to kill me. You know, that would prove that I'm me, right?
Irene?
There's more.
He's getting big.
Yeah. Heavy, too.
I didn't realize you'd move back in here.
No, it's still too crowded. Look, you're gonna find out eventually. Natalie and I are looking for a place of our own where we can live with Liam.
So what are you going to do about what Delphina said?
Nothing.
Nothing? You're going to do nothing?
There's nothing to do. I mean, yeah, I'm sure Brody and I'll have a few bumps in the road. What couple doesn't?
Well, how often is a couple on a bumpy road and a psychic is standing on the corner going, look out?
She didn't say look out. I really don't know what she said. But you know what? Well, whatever. Why sit there and focus on the future when there's nothing you can do about it? Right now, at this present time, Brody and I are just fine. I'm just sorry that Delphina couldn't help Rex.
Oh, yes, so am I. You know, before you got here, I was thinking about Gigi. You know, when the last time I saw her. She was so crazy, you know, she's getting ready for the wedding, and I had found this tape recorder, and I gave it to her because I thought maybe there was some groovy music on it for the wedding.
Wait, that turned out to be my tape player.
Yours?
Yeah, we recovered it after Gigi died.
Well, what was on it?
I don't remember.
Do I gotta do all the heavy thinking for you? All you gotta do is hit play.
Yeah, I did. And it was blank.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Why not?
Because when I found it, I had to rewind it.
What, but you didn't hear what was on the tape?
No, I didn't get a chance to listen to it. I don't know, maybe Gigi erased it.
I don't know. Maybe. You know, John practically accused Brody of tampering with it, that he thought Brody erased it.
And why do you think that?
I don't know. Maybe John was a little angry about Brody and me. But what's really bugging me is I could have sworn that whatever was on that tape had to do with the fight that Marty and I had up on the roof.
When Marty stole Liam, Delphina said something about you two arguing about the baby's daddy.
It doesn't matter now. Marty's gone. Liam's fine.
Yeah, but you're not, because you got a hole in your memory that is eating you alive.
right, Aubrey. Work your magic.
So how are you doing?
Everything you ever wanted to know about Spotted Pony on the net.
Thank you. Just gotta find the right one.
Wow, that's quite a stack. If you tell me what you're looking for, I could maybe help you.
That's okay. I'm just checking on something Gigi's interested in.
Was interested in.
It was that diary that first brought us together.
You blackmailed me into not revealing that the entry which saved my life was actually a forgery.
Then we got married for the very first time.
Yes, due to dire circumstances, mostly involving Vicky, because we hated each other.
You tricked me into a divorce without alimony.
Oh, poor David.
Button. We sure knew how to push each other's buttons, didn't we?
Oh, we sure did.
Like maybe this button here,
Oh, and that button there.
that button there.
Oh, honey.
Oh, baby, there's buttons everywhere.
You ordered your own son killed.
I had long since stopped thinking of Todd as my son. As I said, I kept watch, and I had seen what kind of man he had become. Ultimately, it didn't matter. By the time Tomas Delgado got to him, someone had beat him to the punch. Quite literally. He found Todd beaten, bloody, and left for dead.
That was Mitch Lawrence.
Yes. I was informed of the situation, and it gave me a brilliant idea. Instead of having Todd killed, I arranged to have him brought to me. And for the first time since I had given my son to Peter, all three of us were together. Me and my sons.
If you're leaving Landview,
You have to put our relationship on hold. You have to stay here for your father.
Kelly, I'm not putting our relationship on hold.
Well, I don't want that either.
All right, look, I thought my father was going to prison, but he ended up there. I mean, I'm thrilled and relieved that he's not. Okay, but between my mother, my sisters, the army of doctors and nurses he has downstairs, he's going to be well taken care of. And the last thing he's going to want is for me to be hovering over him.
Don't you think he wants you here too?
Well, what he wants, what he's always wanted, is for the two of us to find a way back together. And now that I have you, I'm not gonna let you go again. So, if you're moving to London, I guess I'm just gonna have to go with you. I mean, is that okay?
It's more than okay.
Good. Well, okay then. Well, let's go tell my dad the news.
Wait. I just...
What?
I need some time to think about what I'm going to say to her. I'm not looking forward to telling my aunt. She'll have one less Kramer under the roof.
Oh, I'm so glad we thought to lock the living room doors.
Yeah, at least the mess isn't my fault now. Hold on a second.
No!
I'll get that.
Oh, darn it!
David Vickers Buchanan Productions, David Vickers Buchanan speaking. What? Really? Of course. That was Bev Altman.
Who is Bev whatever?
Bev Altman, my agent. She said she has to see me. I'll bet you something. I'll bet it's a sequel to Vicar Man.
In that case, I should be going too. I am the executive producer of Vicar Man.
Actually, it's better if I go alone.
Why?
Don't get mad.
Well, I never get mad. I get angry, perhaps. Angry, not mad. Why? Why?
Bev, she's got...
What? Spit it out,
She's
honey.
kind of got a thing for me, baby, and...
What?
You know, it's better if you're not there, because if you're not there, she thinks she's got a shot at me. She works harder for me. You understand?
I get it. I really get it.
You really do?
Yes, I do. And after all, after everything that Clint and Echo did to tear us apart, and it didn't work because we're still tearing apart living rooms, aren't we? Give me a high five. Good. So you go. You go, honey. I believe in you. Nothing can.
Listen to me.
What?
You are so good to me. I'm gonna do something good for you.
Honey.
I got a surprise for you.
What?
Hold on. Shut your eyes, in fact.
Okay. No, I love surprises.
This is my first headshot with my new pen.
Oh, honey. To Dorian, the love of my life. David Vickerman, Vickers Buchanan. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Isn't it?
Thank you so much. You go to your appointment. Don't worry about anything. I believe in our marriage. I believe in you.
I'll see you soon.
Yes. Goodbye, my sweet. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, bitch, he's on his way. Oh. No, I did not mean you. This is Mayor Dorian Lord. To whom am I speaking? Come on. You have got to be kidding.
Spotted Pony Poetry Blog, Spotted Pony S&M Boutique.
Listen, Rex, I don't know what you're doing or what you're looking for,
That makes two of us.
but you seem kind of frustrated. Why don't you just take a break from all this? Let me buy you a drink.
That's okay. I just really need to concentrate.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yep, I gotta go. I'm meeting Brody.
So how's that going?
It's good. We're looking for a place together.
Really? Really, yeah. Oh, I'm really glad for you.
Really?
Yeah, honey, I just want you to be happy. But I really think that you got to figure out what Delphina was talking about.
Rox, I told you I'm not worried about that.
Well, you got to figure out what happened on that roof. Maybe, if she has something spongible, she can help you figure it out.
Huh?
Something that she can hold on to, something that connects with the spirit world.
Yeah, well, it would be kind of nice to know what was on the tape, what I nearly died for. Anyway, I'll think about it, Rox. I'll see ya.
Listen, nobody in the world is crazier about Brody than I am because he is absolutely an officer and a gentleman. Nobody is truer and bluer than he is.
I feel a butt coming on.
Yeah, and that butt belongs to Johnny McBain. Honey, he's not over you yet. He just about said that much.
He did?
I was talking to him about you moving on with Brody, and he grunted. But I knew what he meant, even with that towel covering his face.
Rox, what are you talking about?
Honey, a part of me just believes that you and Johnny belong together.
And your living arrangements with Natalie are none of my business.
So, who's who?
Who the hell knows? Either way, someone's gonna have hurt feelings when they find out the truth.
Yeah, well, looks like we gotta make a little pit stop before we go out, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'll see you.
Do either one of you remember being taken from Father's crypt and brought to her?
No.
I'm not surprised. Todd was in no condition to understand what was happening. And Victor, well, as I said, he was special. Susceptible. Tell me about your children.
I have a daughter. Her name is Star. I have a daughter. Her name is Star.
Victor took on Todd's memories in preparation.
Preparation for what?
For becoming Todd.
So, when are you going to see Rex Balsam again? I already have a plan on how I'm getting my mansion back.
I'm sorry to disappoint you. I barely got past hello. I guess I'm losing my touch.
No, it's not it. You weren't even trying.
You're right. I don't know why. For some reason, I just couldn't get behind seducing and bilking a guy who's in mourning.
You know why? It's because this whole Joey mess just ruined your confidence.
No, maybe it's because it's a crappy thing to do, and I don't want to hurt another nice guy.
Gigi! Gigi! Out of my way! A minute! Watch where you're going!
Okay, I'm listening.
John, what's going on?
Hi. Just loitering here on your bench, trying to unravel the mystery of the two Mannings.
Oh, yeah? How's that going?
I don't know, but I think they're getting the answers they need.
It's good news. Speaking of getting the answers, now that the case with Gigi is closed, do you think that maybe the tape that you found with her could be released to me?
We need a blank tape for her.
Wait a minute, you're saying that you wanted to turn this guy into me, is that right?
No, I think it's the other way around.
Why don't we let her finish?
Thank you, Victoria. So, I continued with Victor's education.
I had a wife. Her name is Blair. I had a wife. Her name is Blair. Blair is Star's mother. I had another wife. Her name is Taya. I paid her $5 million to marry so that I could have custody of Star.
Victor proved to be a quick study. Before long, he had learned everything there was to know about Todd Manning. So much so that everyone he knew thought he was Todd Manning. And in time, he would believe it too.
Dorian, I am glad you're here. I have something to tell you.
I'm glad you're here. I've got something to tell you.
Even if I wanted to hook Rex in, he's a little preoccupied with his dead fiancée. That and some weird research project he's doing.
Yeah, I saw the grumpy bartender drop off all those papers. What's that about?
I don't know, something about the spotted pony.
Spotted pony?
Yeah, why? Does that mean something to you?
Thanks, Vickers, made Miss Gigi. You got your papers all over my headshots. You got your headshots all over my papers. Get these out of my face. Wait a second. The spotted pony? Yeah, what? Does that mean something to you?
I need the tape.
You need the tape because...
You're gonna think I'm crazy.
Oh, try me.
I need the tape because I want to see if Delphina can get a reading off of it.
Delphina the crazy person?
Yes. I have an appointment with her.
I'm not saying anything.
She needs it so that she can have, something that'll help her connect to the spirit world.
Yeah, of course she does. All this to get answers to questions.
There's something I need to know.
Hey, don't you worry, son. I won't let Todd, or whoever the guy is downstairs, breathe a word to anyone about the fact that John's your real dad. That's right. And since I erased the tape, and Marty's saying she changed the DNA test, there's not another soul alive who knows the truth.
I know that you don't have much faith in this kind of thing.
It doesn't matter what I think.
I just really think that Delphina can help me remember what was on that tape. Because whatever it was, had to have been pretty important for Marty to push me off that roof.
Eventually, I successfully transferred all of my son Todd's memories to my son Victor. Now, they were truly identical. Except for one thing. Victor, you have been with me every day of your life, and I cherish that bond. But now that bond has to be broken. For good. I'm so sorry. But this has to be perfect. Right down to the last detail. Forgive me, my son.
If you went to all that trouble to make us look identical, why do we have different faces?
Which one of these men is Victor? Which one is Todd?